And just about time for some Sunday evening baseball out here at Wolf Field as the first pitch is being tossed on your screen. It's the final game of the three-game series between your Canyon County Spuds and the visiting Gem City Bison from Laramie, Wyoming. Today the Spuds look to avoid the sweep after dropping last night's game 9-5 and game 1 3-0. Because of the back-to-back losses, the Bison have now overtaken the Spuds in the rankings as both teams push for the playoffs. With just 7 games remaining on the schedule, victory tonight could be crucial for both of these teams. So here tonight, will the Spuds avoid the sweep or the Bison continue their dominance? First pitch is just about underway as the players take the field, and we'll have the national anthem, and I'll be back on with the starting lineups. Thanks for tuning in with us here today on Spuds TV. We'll be right back. Just about game time. Let's take a look at those starting lineups for the visiting Gem City Bison. A very similar look to last night's lineup. Leading things off, Derek Wood in center field, number 15. Following him, Quinn McCafferty, the shortstop, wearing number 9. Batting third, Nico Pezzanella, first baseman tonight, wearing number 26. Then comes number 10, Luke Bannister as the designated hitter. Following him, Keegan Schultz at third, wearing 21. Then out in left field is Tyler Bradley, number 1. Following him in the lineup, number 6, Justice Panton playing second. Batting eighth, Blake Murray, the catcher, wearing number 22. And rounding things off for the Bison is Caleb Salgado, number 13, playing in right field here today. And the lineup for your home team, Canyon County Spuds. Leading things off, Zach Schwartzberg, the shortstop, wearing number 2. Batting second, Lucas Danuix, right fielder, number 13. Batting in the third spot is number 34, Tyler Stone. Will be standing over there at first. Batting in the cleanup, Jalen Parks, catcher, wearing number 18 here in his second game as a Spud. In the fifth spot is Gabe Garrett, third baseman, number 15. Following him, Peyton Flynn, the designated hitter for Canyon County tonight, wearing number 10. Danny Burns makes his first appearance in the batting lineup for the Spuds, playing in left field, wearing number 27. Batting eighth is Joshua Quinn, second baseman, number 26. And in that final spot, rounding out the lineup, is Chase Burke, center fielder, wearing number 3. So the Spuds look to win their first one of this 3-game series before hosting the Casper Horseheads for 6 straight. As I mentioned in the introduction, the Gem City Bison, with the back-to-back wins, have overtaken the Spuds in the rankings. So the final 7 games, including this one, are very, very important if you're a Spuds fan. So it's Nate Galusha out at NNU getting the start on the mound. The first pitch to Derek Wood will miss outside for a ball. So 5:11 Mountain Time, first pitch here today. Another hot one. The 1-0 swung on towards center, straight towards Chase Burke. Moves a couple steps to his left and makes the grab for the first out of the evening. So Derek Wood pops out to center to start the day. It'll bring up Quinn McCafferty. McCafferty out of Western Nebraska Community College. McCafferty last night 2 for 4 with an RBI, scored 2 runs for the Bison. Takes the first pitch for strike number 1. So count starts at 0-1. Galusha to McCafferty. That pitch just misses outside. Move the count to 1-1. So Galusha out of NNU, just down the road in Nampa, Northwest Nazarene University. Few of our pitchers coming from NNU. Count sits at 1-2. Here comes the pitch from Galusha. McCafferty will foul that one back. So count will stay at 1-2 early on here. Spuds pick up a quick out. Derek Wood pops out to center. Chase Burke makes the grab. 1-2, swung on and missed. It'll be a strikeout for Nate Galusha as the Spuds find out number 2 of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down to start this Sunday game.
First baseman number 26, Nico Pezzanella.
So the first pitch of the at-bat now to Nico Pezzanella. Miss into the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Pezzanella. Count moves to 1-1 now. Galusha on the year, a 5.31 ERA in his 22 innings pitched. Has allowed 29 hits, struck out 14 batters here in his 12th game tonight. So 2-1 now. Another swing and a miss from Pezzanella. Moves the count to 2-2. Pezzanella came in as a pinch hitter last night. And, well, he was pretty successful. Went 1 for 1 with an RBI. as he came in that third spot for Ty Volmer and got the single for an RBI. Count still at 2-2, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Pitch will miss high. It'll be a full count, first one of the day here to Nico Pezzanella. Pezzanella out of Northern State. Here comes the 3-2. Foul tip. Count will stay. Pezzanella continuing to battle here early on. Three balls, 2 strikes. Righty Galusha to the lefty Pezzanella. We're going to go 3 up, 3 down to start this Sunday afternoon game, but that one will get away upstairs.
Catcher number 10, Luke Bannister.
So it'll be a 2-out walk. Pezzanella trots down to first. First runner on here for the Bison, and it brings up Luke Bannister in that cleanup spot, the designated hitter in the lineup for the Bison. Where's number 10? It's same uniform combo for the Bison here as it was in game 1. First pitch swung on. It'll find the gap towards right. It'll be a base hit for Luke Bannister as he takes that first pitch into right field. And he starts his day 1 for 1 with a single. So now a runner moves to scoring position, and Nico Pezzanella and Keegan Schultz will step to the plate with 2 on and 2 out.
Batter, third baseman number 21, Keegan Schultz.
So as I was saying, the Bison in those brown uniforms once more, pulling the gray pants out. They had the cream ones on as Schultz grounds that one to third. An easy play for Gabe Garrett. We'll find out number 3 of the inning. Fields that one off of the hop. Trots over there for the first out. So that'll end the first. It's 1 runner walked, and Bannister picks up the single. But nothing on the scoreboard, so we'll move to the bottom. It's Schwartzberg, Danielix, and Stone for Canyon County. We'll take a short break and be right back. Zach Schwartzberg here leading things off for Canyon County in that leadoff spot for the 3rd time in this series. It's Clayton Lancer on the mound for the Bison. First pitch will miss low for ball 1. Lancer making his first appearance in this series. Taking a look at his season stats. Has just pitched in 2 games, 8.2 innings pitched. Well, actually, there's 2 Lancers on their stat sheet, and I don't have the look at which is which. Both of their first names start with a C. So not exactly sure on stats. One of them is an 8.23 ERA, and the other one a 3.0 ERA. So nonetheless, Clayton Lancer, number 11 on the mound. It's a 2-1 count to Schwartzberg. Righty delivers the pitch. Schwartzberg pulls that one to foul territory down that third base line. Looked like it had a chance. Just stays foul. Count 2-2 to the leadoff hitter in Schwartzberg. Schwartzberg last night just 1 for 5, did score one of the 5 runs for Canyon County. Here comes the 2-2. That one just will miss outside. It'll be a full count just to start things off for the Spuds offense. So Schwartzberg on the year, just batting shy 300, 295 in his 132 at-bats, 39 hits. Full count pitch on his way. Schwartzberg pulls that one towards left, just stays foul again. Would have found the gap as left fielder Tyler Bradley was running towards that one. Couldn't get underneath it and just stays foul. So count stays at full. Lancer to Schwartzberg. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on its way. He'll pull that one towards third base. It's a grounder to Schultz. He fields that one and throws it to first in time for out number 1. So an early battle between Lancer and Schwartzberg, but Lancer will win that one. It's a ground out to third. Brings up now Lucas Danielwicz, the right fielder. Danielwicz last night, 1 for 1, was walked 3 times. First pitch will miss outside for, that's the corner of the strike zone. Sorry, strike 1. So this is Clayton Lancer. I've confirmed his stats. He's just pitched in 2 games, and he's got a 3 ERA, 2 strikeouts, and just a couple of innings pitched. Thanks to our stats guide, Wade, for hooking me up there with the correct statistics. 1-1 count. Check swing from Danielwicz. Umpire at the first base foul line says he went, so countdown moves to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Comes the pitch to Danielwicz. That one misses high and upstairs. 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Danielwicz takes that one towards center, and it'll drop in plenty of time before Derek Wood could get underneath that one. So Danielwicz starts his day off with a single to center. So 1 down, 1 runner on brings up the lefty Tyler Stone.
First baseman number 34, Tyler Stone.
So Stone's struggling thus far in this series. Was 1 for 4 last night, had nothing going in the game prior. First pitch to him will miss outside, ball 1. So Danielwicz doing his job. Makes his way to first. Let's go Tyler chant echoing here at Wolf Field. Here comes the 1-0 to Stone. Slides outside. Off goes Danielwicz as that pitch rolls away and forward from catcher Blake Murray. So just like that, runner stands at second in scoring position early on for Canyon County. The Spuds have just had one lead this entire series, and it didn't last long last night. So it's a 2-0 count now to Stone. Pitch on its way upstairs. 3 pitches, 3 balls. Clayton Lancer will take a peek back there at Danielix, who made his way from first to second. And here comes the 3-0. That'll find the strike zone. Catches the edge of it. Moves the count to 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Stone readies his bat. He'll swing on the 3-1, and that'll find the gap towards right. Here comes Danielix rounding third. He's headed home, and he will do so. It's an RBI single for Tyler Stone, and the Spuds strike first early on here in this ballgame.
Hurry, hurry!
So now Jalen Parks steps up to the plate for the Spuds after Stone bats home Danielix, and it's a 1-0 game. First pitch to Parks. That'll find the strike zone 0-1. So back-to-back singles for Canyon County. Comes the 0-1 pitch to Parks. Parks just made his debut last night for the Spuds. That pitch gets behind. It'll be another runner moving to second off of pitches that got away. So Stone now stands at second, count at 1-1 to Parks. Parks still looking for a hit. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts last night. The catcher wearing number 18 out of Cal Lutheran. The 1-1. He'll swing on and miss there. Move the count to 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Stone takes his lead over there at second. The pitch on its way, swung on towards second base. It's fielded cleanly by shortstop McCafferty for the second out of the inning. Stone takes off and makes it to third. Parks unable to outrun the throw there. So now Gabe Garrett with 2 down and runner standing just 90 feet from scoring will step to the plate. Here comes the first pitch, Lancer to Garrett. Will miss outside. Stone will take off towards home. Turns on the jets and is safe. So that's 3 pitches now that have gotten away from both pitcher Lancer and catcher Blake Murray. So that'll score the second run of the evening now as Stone makes his way across home plate. So it's a 2-0 lead here in the first. It's a 1-0 count to Garrett. Gabe Garrett all the way from Florida, plays ball at Florida Tech. He swings on that one and it'll be a single for him. So the Spuds starting off hot tonight. Gabe Garrett now 1 for 1 with a single. Danielix had a single. Stone had a single.
Designated hitter number 10, Peyton Flynn.
So runner at first, Peyton Flynn. Batting 6th in the lineup. We'll get a look at Lancer here in the first. First pitch, Peyton Flynn foul tipped. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count to start here. Already 3 hits on the board for the Spuds. Last night, total of 8. Here comes the 0-1. Off goes Gabe Garrett trying to take off towards second, and he will successfully do so. So the 3rd runner in the inning to make his way to second base. Both prior have scored a run.
What was that? But I did that.
Sometimes when you unplug it or replug it in, it does a safety thing and brings the volume all the way down to
So 1 ball and 1 strike. Still 2 outs. Gabe Garrett now stands at second. Pitch to Peyton Flynn. He'll swing and miss that one. No foul tip. So Gabe Garrett now stands at third. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I thought that Peyton Flynn had made contact with that one, but he didn't. Here comes the 1-2. Stays high, ball 2. So on deck is Danny Burns, the left fielder. Right now it's the DH, Flynn. It's Gabe Garrett dancing around there at third. Here comes the 2-2. Check swing, finds the outside of the strike zone. Flynn doesn't like the call at all, but it'll be out number 3 nonetheless. It's strikeout number 1 for Clayton Lancers. The Spuds strike first, get 2 early runs here in the first, move to the second after a short break. So the action resumes here in the top of the second. Tyler Bradley, the one in the box for the Bison. Galusha still on the mound. That one fouled back, 1-1 the count. So a single from Daniel Wicks.
You can come on up, man.
He was batted home
Man, you can come on up.
from RBI, single from Tyler Stone. Here comes the 1-1, swung on and missed from Tyler Bradley for strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Secretive up here. Nice. Look at that hair.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count.
Yep. If you need a little bit of ice for him, or you want to put a little bit of ice, got some right there. Right, bud. See, that's why it's on there. It's protected.
The righty to the lefty. 2-2 on its way towards center. It's the second baseman Joshua Quinn fielding that one cleanly and tossing it to first in time for out
Second
number
baseman,
1.
Number 6, Justice Penton.
So 1 quick out here to start the second as special guest has made their way into the press box. It's a little bit hot out here, so we've let a mother and their child come in to the press box to kind of cool down a little bit. I'm sure you can hear the talk in the background. So 1 down, Justice Panton in the box, swings on that first pitch. Fouls it out of play, 0-1. Oh, 1 count will miss low into the dirt. 1-1 now the count. Looking at the scores across the league, the Horseheads are up 6, 11-5 the score in the bottom of the 5th. And the Badland Big Sticks and the Western Nebraska Pioneers are all square at 3 apiece in the bottom of the 4th. 1-1. That'll find the edge of the strike zone. Move the count to 1-2 now. Galusha found a strikeout there in the first. Just 1 hit so far for the Bison. It was Bannister who had a single and Pezzanella was walked. Here comes the 1-2. Low and away. Even count. 5:36 local time. The 2-2 swung on. There comes the shortstop Schwartzberg across the dirt. The throw. Stone has to come off of the bag. So no tag being able to made as he tried to make the tag.
The catcher, number 25.
So a single there for Justice Panton as he is 1 for 1 with the single. So out comes Alex Iniguez, disagrees with that call. He thought made the tag on Panton as he came off the mound. Would have been a great play from shortstop Schwartzberg. He was on a full sprint, makes the throw across his body. Not in time. Umpires come together. Still called safe, obviously. Those calls will never be overturned. It's called on the field. It usually will always stand. So it's Blake Murray making his series debut tonight. On the season, has just played in 4 games. That pitch was dropped from catcher Parks. It allows Justice Panton to take off towards second. It's the exchange from the glove to the hand of Parks. Couldn't corral it. Looks like Panton over there at second. A little shaken up after sliding head first into the base. So Blake Murray has the 0-1 count, as I was saying, just 4 games, and in those 12 games, in those 4 games, 12 at-bats and just 1 hit. So he's got a .083 ERA coming into tonight. Panton looks to be all right over there at second. First base coach trots back. Galusha will get the call and deliver the second pitch of the at-bat. Outside, ball 1. .93 degrees out here in Caldwell. Earlier first pitch on our Sunday games. It was from 7 to 5. That ball was a low 2-1. It's a little bit windy. 13-mile-an-hour gusts moving from left to right, as you can see the flag in the outfield. It's got some howl to it. That one pulled towards right. Right fielder Danuix makes the easy grab. Off goes Panton towards towards third. The throw from Danuix can't make it there in time. So now 2 down and a runner at third for Gem City.
Right fielder, number 4, Caleb Salgado.
So now the bottom of the lineup for the Bison, it's Caleb Salgado. First pitch, check swing. Still makes contact with the bat. So it'll be an 0-1. Salgado didn't play last night. On the season, batting .259. That pitch real high and inside. Salgado drops down onto the ground to avoid from getting hit from that one. Salgado 14 hits and 54 at-bats. Comes the 1-1. Swung on towards first. It'll stay foul. 1-2 now. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to the right fielder. Pitch from Galusha is fouled off towards a similar spot in the ballpark. That one's still out of play. Count at 1-2. In comes Cowboy Matt Mandeville, catcher from last night's game, rocking his cowboy hat here today. Bringing some new balls in there for the umpire. 1-2 still the count. Galusha delivers high upstairs. 2-2. Two stays low. There'll be a full count here between Galusha and Salgado. I will note that Galusha technically leads the team in batting average. Gets the start there on the mound tonight. Just 10 at-bats, 4 hits, so a 400 batting average for him is on the top of the stat sheet if you look at the Spuds. Played a couple games as a DH. 4 for 10 with a double, 3 RBIs. Not bad at all for a primary pitcher. Full count pitch once more on its way. Swung on, it'll go over the head of Schwartzberg into center, and Justice Panton will make his way home. Bison get one back here in the second. It's 2-1 now, as Salgado gets the RBI single.
Top of the order for the Bison. Center fielder number 15, Derek Wood.
So back to the top of the order now with still 2 outs here in the top of the second. It's a pickoff attempt to Salgado. Still safe. So we await the first pitch of the at-bat. Derek Wood 0 for 1. Another pickoff attempt. Galusha trying to catch Salgado off guard. Now time for the first pitch. Big swing and a miss from the center fielder. We'll start the count at 0-1. Three balls, 1 strike. That pitch will miss inside. Derek Wood out of Paradise Valley Community College. One of the leading batters for the Bison. Here comes the 1-1. Foul off and out of play. 1-2. Derek Wood basically is leading batter for the Bison. A .356 average. Only 2 people above him are both pitchers with 3 at-bats and 1 at-bat. So Derek Wood is the man for the Bison. He swings on that one. It once again over the head of shortstop Schwartzberg. He's testing out his hops early on here. Has had 2 just go over his reach. It's back-to-back singles now for the Bison as Derek Wood 1 for 2 now on the day. So 2 runners on, brings in Quinn McCafferty. McCafferty looking for his first hit, his second at bat. Galusha takes a peek back at second and now delivers the first pitch inside, ball 1. So 4 hits through 2 thus far for the Bison. The 1-0, a diving effort by second baseman Joshua Quinn. A great play to pick up out number 3 of the inning. If that one would have snuck past him, would have been a potential tying run in for the Bison. A great effort from Joshua Quinn. Picks up the 3rd out to end the inning. We move to the bottom of the 2nd. Spuds still holding on to that 2-1 lead. We'll take a short break. A great tribute there in between the inning, giving a honor to the host of, or excuse me, the coordinator of the host families. Gave her a big round of applause, brought her out to home plate. It's amazing what those host families do, opening their houses up to the players here in the summer. So Danny Burns leading things off here in the bottom of the second. First pitch, he'll swing on it towards third. Schultz will field that one on the ground. One pitch, one swing, one out in Danny Burns' debut. Hitting.
From Cal Lutheran, the second baseman, number 26, Joshua Quinn.
So one down, Joshua Quinn now into the game for the Spuds. First pitch his way. He'll swing on that one and pull it down that third base line. Just stays foul. Just outside of that base. Start the count at 0-1. Quinn last night 0 for 2, struck out once, was walked once. Batting in the 8th spot once more. He'll swing again on that second pitch. Foul it back over the safety net. Count 0-2, Lancer to Quinn. Pitch on its way. 3 pitches, 3 swings, 3 strikes. The second strikeout for Lancer here tonight. 2 up, 2 down. Quick work right now for Lancer. So with 2 down, nobody on, it's the bottom of the lineup. Chase Burke out of Mesa Community College was 1 for 2 last night with 2 RBIs. Looking for similar stats here tonight, potentially. First pitch, high inside, ball 1. Chase Burke, center fielder. Comes the 1-0. He'll swing on that one. It'll go towards that center field gap. A sliding play by shortstop can't be made, and the second baseman, Panton, fields that one not in time. Chase Burke, probably the quickest player on this roster, makes it to first in a flash. So 1 for 1 with a single. And they'll bring the top of the lineup back up. And Zachary Schwartzberg.
Top of the order, shortstop, number 2, Zach Schwartzberg.
1 runner on, 2 outs. See if Chase Burke takes off to try to steal a base. Seen him do it plenty of times this year. There he goes, taking off towards second. Pitches inside. Chase Burke slides in safely. The pitch gets, the throw from home goes all the way towards center. So Chase Burke takes off and makes his way all the way down to third. So good base running there from Burke, as the throw couldn't be handled by second baseman Justice Panton from the toss from catcher Blake Murray. So with 2 down, it's a 1-0 to leadoff hitter Schwartzberg. Second pitch on its way. Lone outside, catcher Murray blocks that one. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Schwartzberg takes that one for the first strike of the at-bat. It's 2-1 now. Chase Burke standing at third. Schwartzberg looking to pick up an RBI. Lancer delivers. It's swung on deep towards left field. Left fielder Tyler Bradley coming over and making the grab. So Spuds fail to convert a run with a runner standing at third. Score remains 2-1. We'll see if Canyon County can continue to hold on to that lead as we take a short break out here on Spuds TV. Nico Pezzanella will lead things off here as we move to the top of the third. First pitch from Galusha outside, ball one. Pezzanella's first at bat, he was walked on a full count. Still 2-1. The score. Here comes the second pitch of the at bat, stays high. Ball two. Saw Joshua Quinn making a great play there at second. Diving effort to get the third out of the last inning as Pezzanella will pop that one into shallow center, but no grab being able to made as that was Quinn calling everyone off, but lost that one and it got over his head. Oh, I think I might have jinxed Quinn there as I was talking him up from last inning. Can't make the grab there. So it'll be a base hit for Pezzanella. Won't go down as an error. And now we'll bring up Luke Bannister, who had a single in the first. First pitch swung on to Quinn. He'll field it, toss it to second, and the Spuds able to turn two. So Quinn gets his revenge there, as he's has a busy day to start out here. A lot of balls coming his way. The double play now, 2 outs. Luke Bannister grounds out to second. Brings up Keegan Schultz, the beer batter here at Wolf Field.
It's beer batter time. Third baseman number 21, Keegan Schultz.
First pitch swung on, missed by Schultz. Start at 0-1. Second pitch of the at-bat, Schultz swings again. Can't find anything but air, 0-2.
This is where the crowd goes crazy. It's half price, 10-barrel pump deal for the remainder of the inning, folks.
So with the 0-2 count, Schultz will step back in. Galusha looking for his second strikeout. Pitch on its way. Just like that, 3 pitches, 3 strikes. The beer batter strikes out. The crowd goes crazy. So the double play and then the strikeout. Spuds end the inning. Will move to the bottom as they look to add to their lead. We'll take another break and be right back. So a pitching change early on here. Mitchell Winner enters the game on the mound.
Lucas Daniel.
Winter last night was playing first, comes here into the third to pitch. First pitch of his night. And therefore a strike as Daniel Wicks whiffs at that one. So 0-1. Mitchell Winter now delivering. Second pitch stays high to even the count. Winter on the year, 18.2 innings pitched, 6.26 ERA. The 1-1 low and away. 2-1 now to Daniel Wicks. The coach for the Bison said they're going to be throwing everybody, so we'll see how many different looks they give the Spuds on the mound. That pitch misses for ball number 3. 3-1 the count. Winter delivers inside. 5-pitch walk to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. Daniel Wicks makes his way to first.
From Gonzaga University, first baseman number 34, Tyler Stone.
So with Daniel Wicks now at first, it's a similar look to how the Spuds scored 2 in the first. Daniel Wicks at first. Stone enters the batter's box. He was able to pull one into right for a single last time at bat. Comes the first pitch. He'll swing on it and foul it up out of play, straight towards us at the press box, but over our heads. So 0-1 to Stone. Stone out of Gonzaga. Leading hitter this summer for Canyon County. Winter delivers to Stone just outside. Ball 1. Even 1-1 count. Daniel Wicks takes his lead off there at first. Pitch is swung on, pulled deep into right. That one had the power to get out of here as it goes over the fence, but out of play. We've seen Stone already take 6 balls out of the park this year. He's got 6 homers. Maybe looking for number 7, as that one had plenty of strength to it. So now the 1-2 count. Winter to Stone, pulled deep towards right. Back out's right fielder Caleb Salgado. He'll watch that one get out of here, and it stays fair. We saw it on the last one. Stone gets unlucky, stays foul, and takes the next pitch deep for a 2-run home run. Tyler Stone, ladies and gentlemen, picks up home run number 7, and now the Spuds lead increases to 3. So the big lefty getting it done early on today, 2 for 2 with the single and a home run.
Catcher, number 18, Jalen Park.
So now nobody down, nobody on. Jalen Parks enters the box, takes first pitch outside, 1-0. So a tough start for Mitchell Winter on the mound. Gives up a single and gives up a home run. Comes the 1-0. Big swing from Parks. 1-1. 1-1. Parks will swing that one towards shortstop. Quinn McCafferty fields it, and the throw will be in plenty of time for first out. So Parks still struggling to find a hit. He's 0 for 2 now today.
From Florida Tech, third baseman, number 15, Gabe Garrett.
So 1 down now, Gabe Garrett out of Florida Tech will enter the game. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 swung on towards third. Schultz deals that one across the diamond to first for the second out of the inning. Matthew Mandeville getting some work here tonight as the bat/ball boy in that cowboy hat. So now 2 outs. DH Peyton Flynn out of Montana State Billings. We'll await the first pitch. Winter leaves that one outside, ball 1. Scratch that. Home plate umpire calls that a strike. 0-1 from Winter in there for strike 2. Umpire likes the late strike call. So sometimes I might be jumping the gun tonight. Might have a little bit of bias on where I think the ball is being put. 0-2 count will remain as Flynn fouls that one back and out. The 0-2 upstairs, ball 1. Peyton Flynn didn't play last night, here in the lineup tonight as the DH. The 1-2 swung on, fouled, out of play again. On the year, Peyton Flynn batting .220. He's got 100 at-bats, 22 hits, 5 doubles, 1 triple, and 2 home runs for him, the tall right-handed hitter. One and 2. Way outside. I think that one will be called for a ball. 2-2 now the count. On deck is Danny Burns. 2-2 swung on towards right. It gets past the glove of Nico Pezzanella. Waiting for the call, whether that's a hit or an error. Goes down as a hit for Peyton Flynn, so one single for him here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Danny Burns now looks at Mitchell Winter. First pitch his way. Strike 1. Burns just joined the team a couple of days ago. Came in as a pitcher, faced 4 batters, struck all 4 of them out. Here comes the 0-1 outside. 1-1. Burns out of Yakima Valley, but would be playing his ball at Eastern Oregon. A local kid, played his high school ball not too far from here. Comes the 1-1 to him. He'll swing on it. It'll be fielded by second baseman Justice Panton, and he steps on that second base bag for the force out to end the 3rd. So Spuds get 2 more, courtesy of a 2-run homer from Tyler Stone. We'll move to the 4th. 4-1 the score. Spuds ahead. So the Spuds score 2 more. Tyler Bradley, the lefty, will start things off. It's still Nate Galusha on the mound. First pitch, low for ball 1. Bradley, nothing for him tonight. He'll swing on the second pitch. It's a high fly ball into left field as Danny Burns makes the grab.
That's probably the first pop-up he's caught in years. Second baseman
Burns
is
stands
number
out there
6,
and left.
Justice
Typically a pitcher. Makes the grab, though, for out number 1. So Justice Panton, who's 1 for 1 with a single today, now in the game for Gem City. He'll take that one into the gap towards center. It'll be a base hit for Panton as he's now 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
Number 25, Blake Murray.
A 1 down, 1 runner on. Blake Murray enters. It's all left-handed batters in this Bison lineup. As there goes Panton taking off towards second. The throw. No tag being able to be made as Panton got a nice head start on that one.
Is that a strike?
Ball.
Oh, wow.
1-0 the count. The righty Galusha to the lefty Murray. Big swing and a miss from Blake. We'll move the count to 1-1 now. One ball, one strike. Another swing, another miss for Murray, but the throw back to the mound. I wasn't even looking if it was a bad throw from Parks or if Galusha wasn't looking or what, but nonetheless, Panton takes off to third down. 1-2 the count, just 1 out. Pitch on its way, 3 swings in a row. Find nothing but air. It's strikeout number 2 for Nate Galusha. Find the second out of the inning. Brings up the bottom of the lineup in Caleb Salgado, who had a single in the second. First pitch of the at-bat, swung on and missed. 0-1.
He may almost get it in the face with that ball.
0 balls, 1 strike. A big smile on Galusha's face after that toss back from Parks almost caught him off guard again. 0-2 the count. Justice Panton standing at third. 2 outs, the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Says he went. It's back-to-back strikeouts for Nate Galusha. To end the inning, the Bison leave 1 runner stranded there at third. Good work from the Spuds to keep the score at 4-1. We'll take another short break and be back with the Spuds on offense. Spuds still lead this one by 3 runs as we move now to the bottom of the 4th. Joshua Quinn due up for the home team Spuds. Quinn out of Cal Lutheran.
Leading off for the Spuds, second baseman number 26.
Last night 0 for 2,
Joshua
was walked
Quinn.
once, struck out once. On the year batting .227, he swings out that first pitch. High fly ball towards center, an easy grab for Derek Wood for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 3, Chase Burke.
So one down just like that. Enter Chase Burke is 1 for 1 with a single. He swings on that first one and it gets past third baseman Keegan Schultz. Good start for Chase Burke in today's game. He's now 2 for 2 with 2 singles. So top of the lineup back up for Canyon County, Zach Schwartzberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, shortstop number 2, Zach Schwartzberg.
So Chase Burke takes his lead at first. We saw him take off on the first pitch last time and successfully steal a base. We'll see if he does so again. Mitchell Winter obviously knows about that. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. So we wait the first pitch to Schwartzberg. Winter delivers. Berg thought about going over there. In there for ball 1. So 1-0 the count. Winter came in last inning. Allowed a couple of hits and a home run. Count sits at 1-0. That pitch finds the edge of the strike zone. To even the count at 1-1. Winter winds up, delivers once more. This pitch outside ball 2. Winter's throw just looks really casual on the mound. Doesn't really look like he's trying to throw it as hard as he can. It's an interesting windup. There goes Burke. That one pulled deep into left. Will stay foul as that one was at the warning track. Chase Burke took off to steal a base, but has to return after Schwartzberg fouls that one. That one had some power on it there from the shortstop. Schwartzberg, no home runs on the year, as a triple and 7 doubles. Two-two pitch. Chase Burke takes off again, but once more fouled off. Sure, Chase Burke is going to be huffing and puffing a little bit after sprinting to second twice. He trots back again. Count still at 2-2. Still just 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Winter delivers once more. It's swung on by Schwartzberg to third baseman Schultz. Fields it, tosses it to second. And the Bison able to turn 2 to finish the inning. So just like that, we'll move to the 5th. Score still remains 4-1. Canyon County leading. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Your attention, please, now leading off for the Bison.
Top of the lineup to start things off here in the fifth. Derek Wood 1 for 2 with the single. First pitch swung on, fouled off. Galusha still on the mound for the Spuds. Got the start, enters his fifth inning of pitching. 3 strikeouts thus far, has allowed 6 hits, just 1 run. 0-1, that one swung on Galusha over his head. Quinn comes up from second, but ball can't be corralled from him.
Shortstop number 9, Quinn McCafferty.
So that'll be a single for Derek Wood to lead things off here in the fifth. Quinn really has had to make a lot of plays today. He's had a lot of balls come to him there in the right side of the infield. He's the second baseman. McCafferty swings on that one deep towards the left. Going back is Danny Burns. Makes the grab comfortably for out number 1.
First baseman number 26, Nico Pezzanella.
So with 1 down now, Derek Wood still stands there at first. It's the lefty Pezzanella now due up. First pitch, there goes Wood taking off towards second. The throw gets behind the shortstop Schwartzberg, but good job from Quinn to ensure that one doesn't go any farther back. So a runner now in scoring position. 1-0 is the count. 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Spuds still lead by 3. Looking to get 1 win in this 3-game series, dropping the first 2. Galusha takes a peek back at Wood at second, delivers the 1-0. Pezzanella fouls that one out. Even the count up. Pezzanell's 1 for 1. The single and a walk today. Third pitch of the at-bat stays upstairs, ball 2. Pezzanella on the year, batting .311, 46 hits and 148 bats, 12 doubles, 4 triples, and 3 home runs for the first baseman. 2-1. Misses away, ball 3. Seven hits apiece for these two teams as batters have come out ready here tonight. Here comes the 3-1. That'll find the strike zone. Move the count to full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Galusha to Pezzanella. Pezzanella out of Northern State. Looking at Galusha. Out of NNU. Here comes the full count pitch. Misses away, so it'll be a walk. And now 2 runners will stand on the bases. And it'll bring up the designated hitter, Luke Bannister. So runners now standing at first and second. Luke Bannister steps into the box. First pitch from Galusha. Bannister, big swing. Nothing going there, 0-1. That pitch misses inside to even the count up at 1-1. Derek Wood there at second. That pitch also will miss inside, just barely. Moves the count to 2-1. Both runners are set. The throw down to third will be in time for the second out of the inning. Good work there from catcher Jalen Parks to catch Derek Wood out at third. So just like that, 2 outs, 1 runner on. The count is at 3-1 to Bannister. It's the lone runner now, Nico Pezzanella, standing out there at second. 3-1 pitch inside, second walk of the inning here, as Bannister now stands at first. Two runners back on base for the Bison brings up Keegan Schultz. He's 0 for 2, struck out in his last at-bat.
The beard batter, third baseman number 21, Keegan Schultz.
Schultz played well. He's played well this entire series. 2 for 5 last night. I believe 2 for 4 in the night prior. 3 RBIs last night. 0 for 2 here today. First pitch drops in there for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. Galusha still dealing on the mound. Second pitch of the at-bat, swung on and missed. Great pitch there from Galusha. Gets Schultz golf swinging at that one. So now the 0-2. Galusha looking to strike out Schultz for the second time. Swung on towards second base. It's Joshua Quinn fielding that one, tossing it over to Stone for the third out of the inning. So Spuds continue to hold on to this 3-run lead. It's 4-1 as we move to the bottom of the inning. We'll take a short break. Be right back with the action.
If Dalen doesn't know how to run that, let him go back and get it.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the Bison. We'll figure out who he is. Can't find him on the roster. That pitch finds the strike zone. even the count up at 1-1. It's Lucas Danielix in the box for Canyon County. That pitch misses away, ball 2.
It's 32. It's all good.
Two and 1 the count. Danielix pulls that one to short. Shortstop can make the play. That's Quinn McCafferty coming up and
What's his name?
fielding that one for the first out of the inning.
Conrad Kish.
So the new pitcher is Conrad Kish on the mound for the Bison.
First baseman,
Conrad
number 34,
Kish
Tyler Stone.
on the season has pitched 19.1 innings, 12.1 ERA. So he enters the game, third pitcher
No.
for the Bison. It's now Tyler Stone with 1 out. You can see the whole infield
Conrad.
shifting.
Conrad Kush.
He's already pulled one into that gap to right for a single and had a home run as well. Second pitch of the at-bat, swung on, it's fouled.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Bison, number 32, Conrad Kish. Mitchell Winter now playing first base.
So Mitchell Winter moves to first. Conrad Kish comes to the mound. 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike to Tyler Stone. That pitch misses high and away, ball 2. Stone, as I said, 2 for 2 with a single and a home run. That was a 2-run home run, so an RBI for him. Kish delivers the 2-1 into the dirt for ball 3. Kish hasn't pitched the prior 2 games, did pitch in the first series here in Caldwell. Delivers the 3-1 now, deep towards right once more, and it is out of here. Tyler Stone, have a day. Back-to-back home runs for the lefty hitter. Wow, look at that. Tyler Stone makes his way around the bases. It's a solo home run to extend the lead to 4 now. That one was deep. Right fielder Salgado just had to watch that one go over his head again.
Now batting, the catcher, number 18, Jalen Parks.
So now nobody on, 1 out still. It's Jalen Parks.
Stone take the home run lead down.
So 1-0 the count. As doesn't matter what pitcher you give to Stone, he's going to do whatever he can. That one does stay fair. So there goes Parks rounding first, makes his way to second. In time, the ball gets away, but first baseman Winter there to back it up. So Parks will stay at second, and Parks picks up his first hit in a Spuds uniform. It's a double for him.
I need some oxygen to second base, please. Oxygen to second base. Thank you.
Jalen Parks now 1 for 3 on the day. Has now officially had a hit in a Spuds uniform. So the Spuds working Conrad Kish now. It's a home run and a double after Danielix grounded out. First pitch now to Gabe Garrett upstairs for ball 1. One 1-0 the count. Jalen Parks standing there at second. Kish looks back at him. Now the 1-0 finds the strike zone. 1-1 now. One count, 1 out. Gabe Garrett, watch that one stay high for ball 2. Garrett's got a single here today. Last night, 2 for 5. As Kish steps off the mound there, makes Parks return to second. No throw being made. 2-1 pitch into the dirt. Ball 3. So Kish comes in and is struggling to find the strike zone here in this at-bat. Allows a home run and then follows that with a double. Spuds 9 hits already here in the bottom of the 5th with still just 1 out. 3-1 pitch will miss inside. It's a 5-pitch walk to Gabe Garrett. He'll make his way to first. Now 2 runners on, and it'll bring up Peyton Flynn. So Peyton Flynn now with 2 runners on. The designated hitter looks to add to his RBI total. First pitch from Kish. Stays high, ball 1. Flynn does have 2 home runs, so we know he has the power to take it out of the park. It's the 1-0 count. Stays high once more. So Peyton Flynn takes first 2 pitches for balls. Both runners take their lead. 2-0 pitch on its way straight into the dirt. One hops into catcher Murray's chest. 3 pitches, 3 balls. So on deck is Danny Burns, who's 0 for 2 today. And then following him would be Joshua Quinn. Hitters count 3-0. 1 out, 2 on. That pitch finds the corner of the strike zone there. 3-1 now to Flynn. It's 3-1 the count here in the bottom of the 5th. Flynn pops high towards shallow center field. Second baseman tracks that one down and is able to make the grab for the second out of the inning. So now with 2 outs, Danny Burns will enter the box for the Spuds, looking for his first hit in his first game this year in the lineup.
The left fielder, number 27, Danny Burns.
Kish to Burns. Upstairs, ball 1. So after this game, Spuds will stay home for 6 more as the Horseheads come into town to cap off the season. 1-0 to Burns is pulled but just stays foul down that third base line. Take a peek at the scoreboard across the Great Plains League. The Horseheads beat the Sasquatch 12-7. So as a Spuds fan, with a little bit of hope of making the playoffs, that's what you want to see. And the Western Nebraska Pioneers lead the Big Sticks 7-3 in the bottom of the 7th. It's a 1-1 count to Burns. Second pitch into the dirt, gets away from Murray. Both runners will be able to comfortably advance bases. So now runners at second and third. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Crowd making some noise. Conrad Kish gets his call from catcher Murray. Delivers the 2-1 high, ball 3. On deck, as I mentioned, is Joshua Quinn. Right now is Danny Burns out of Eastern Oregon University. Looking for hit number 10 for the team total, and hit number 1 for him. 3-1 count. Swung on high flyer towards center left field. Center fielder Derek Wood makes his way over there and can make the grab close to that warning track to end the bottom of the 5th. So Spuds leave 2 runners stranded there at second and third. Tyler Stone nonetheless finds a home run, another home run to extend the lead 5-1. We move now to the 6th. We'll take another short break. So we move to the 6th. Tyler Stone's solo home run extends the lead to 4. It's Tyler Bradley leading things off once more. It's the 3rd time that he's been the first batter to start an inning. He swings on the first pitch, deep towards left. Danny Bird's going back, makes the catch over his shoulder. What a catch there from Burns in left field. Not a traditional fielder, a typical pitcher. Makes the casual over the shoulder catch for the first
Second
out.
baseman number 6, Justice Penn.
Great play there in left from Burns. So now Justice Panton, the second baseman, who's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. One on the count. Galusha delivers. Low and away, ball 2. Two and 0 inside. Ball 3. So 3 pitches here from Galusha to Panton. Still looking to find the strike zone. No batter Being screamed from one of the loyal fans here for the Spuds at Wolf Field. She's here just about every single game. I don't think the mic can pick it up, but anybody who's up, she tells them no batter, no batter. Galusha finds a strike zone there. Move the count to 3-1. That pitch also finds a strike zone. Good pitch there from Galusha. Had Panton scooching back, trying to avoid being hit, but easily finds the strike zone. Full count. Swung on high towards center field. Burke moving up, Quinn moving back. Sliding grab from Chase Burke for out number 2. So 2 good plays from the left fielder and now the center fielder for the first 2 outs in this inning. So Blake Murray now will follow. First pitch to him stays upstairs, ball 1. Murray swings on the second one up and over our heads. 1-1 now. Second pitch of the at-bat, swung on high, deep towards center field. Chase Burke moving back, makes the grab for out number 3. So Burns makes a good catch in left, and Chase Burke makes 2 grabs in center to end the inning. We move now to the bottom of the 6th. Take a short break. Spuds look to add to their lead. So we move to the bottom of the 6th. Spuds still lead this one 5-1. Joshua Quinn set to get things going here. Nothing hitting-wise, but he's made a few good plays there in the field at second. Takes first pitch high inside, ball 1. .1-0 pitch. Conrad Kish still in the game for the Bison. Third pitcher on the mound. Finds the strike zone there. Move it to 1-1. Quinn last night 0 for 2. Was walked once, struck out once. The righty out of Cal Lutheran. 1-1 on its way. Swung on towards right field. Right fielder Salgado makes the grab for the first out. So 1 out. Now the bottom of the lineup due up Chase Burke, who's playing well here today. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. In the last inning, had a nice sliding play to make a grab. And then made another grab for the third out. First pitch chopped at, dinks it to second. The throw over to first, gets away from first baseman Mitchell Winter, and Chase Burke turns on the Jets, makes it to second safely. Schwartzberg pulls that one to third. It gets behind Joshua Quinn. Chase Burke is given the signal to head on home. He turns on the wheels. The fast, speedy center fielder crosses home to increase the lead to 6-1. So Schwartzberg picks up his first hit of the day. Count it for an RBI as Chase Burke was standing there at second. He picked up a single, advanced to second off of the error. Now shows off the speed, makes his way around the diamond. 6-1 the score, and now Lucas Danielewicz in the box for the Spuds. One down here in the bottom of the sixth. Schwartzberg standing there at second. Danielewicz pops that one out of play. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Conrad Kish looks back. There goes Schwartzberg taking off toward third. Gets the great jump. Just walks onto the bag there at third. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Similar foul there from Danielewicz. Back and right out of play. We'll move the count to 2-2 now. On deck is Tyler Stone. He's 3 for 3, 2 home runs and a single. One out. Danielewicz puts that one towards right. The grab being made by Salgado. Off comes Schwartzberg, who makes his way home. So a sacrifice fly there from Danielewicz. Scores the 7th run of the day for Canyon County.
First baseman, number 34, Tyler Stone.
So Stone now takes the first pitch inside, looking to keep his perfect day going. 3 for 3. 2 outs, no runners on. 8 home runs now on the year for Mr. Stone. That one popped up towards right, just gets on top of his bat, and Salgado makes another grab for out number 3. So Stone can't get the back-to-back-to-back home runs, 3 for 4 now. It'll end the 6th. We move to the 7th, score 7-1. Take a short break here on Spuds TV. Galusha remains in the game on the mound for the Spuds. 3 strikeouts so far. He's allowed 7 hits, but just 1 run. He'll be facing the bottom of the lineup to start the 7th. Caleb Salgado, 1 for 2. RBI single. First pitch, bunt shown. Pitch stays high. 1-0. Potato launching contest there in between the innings. 3 people had a slingshot, so you could launch the potato the farthest. That pitch will find the strike zone to move it to 1-1. No trains thus far here today on this Sunday afternoon. We saw 6 of them last night, setting the single game record so far this season late into the year. 1-1, popped up. First baseman Stone walking over there, can't make the play. It goes to our VIP section in shallow right foul territory. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. The righty Galusha to the righty Salgado. Spuds lead this one by 6. That pitch into the, I don't think that made to the dirt there. That one spiked down there from Galusha for the 2nd ball of the at-bat. Just about 2 hours of baseball played here as we're in the top of the 7th. The 2-2 finds a strike zone. It's a K for Nate Galusha. He picks up his 4th for the first out in the 7th. So Salgado strikes out looking, and it'll bring the top of the order up now with 1 out. Derek Wood. First pitch to the lefty stays foul down that 3rd base line. Oh, 1 pitch, big swing from Wood, finds nothing to move the count to 0-2. So Galusha Looking for back-to-back strikeouts here. Does he find it? No, umpire calls that one just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Galusha delivers that one high flyer towards center. Chase Burke moving to his left. Makes the catch over his head for the second out of the inning. So quick 2 outs here in the 7th. 2 up, 2 down. It brings up Quinn McCaffrey now, 0 for 3 today. McCaffrey out of Western Nebraska Community College. Last night, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Scored 2 runs as well. On the year, batting just over 300, 301 average, 49 hits, and 163 at-bats. On the year, the Spuds 22 and 25. We're going to finish the season above 500. Potentially make the playoffs here in the second half of the summer. 1-1 the count to McCaffrey. It's Mitchell Winter on deck for the Bison as he came in the game at first. Galusha puts that one high and inside. 1-1. One pitch on its way. Similar spot high and towards the helmet of McCaffrey. Ball 2. Two-one on its way. Galusha still working on trying to bring that ball down. It's 3 in a row. A little bit too high. 3-1 pitch. That'll down the third base line. A sliding play by Gabe Garrett. The throw across the diamond. Gets in time. What a play from Gabe Garrett to finish the top of the 7th. Wow, showing off the cannon there as the throw is there before McCaffrey can cross the first base bag. So we'll move to the bottom now. Still 7-1, fans on their feet starting to sing. We'll take a short break. So another pitcher enters the game. Bison coach wasn't kidding when they said they were going to be throwing everybody today. It's Dylan Chalmers now on the mound. He's got 15 innings pitched, an 8.4 ERA in 3 game appearances. So he will face Jalen Parks. It's the first batter. That pitch outside, away from the glove of catcher Murray. 1-0. So Parks' last at bat found a double. 1-0 pitch from Chalmers, popped out of play for a foul ball. 1-1 now. So 10 hits thus far as a team for Canyon County. Schwartzberg, Daniwick, Stone, Parks, Garrett, Flynn, Burke. Everybody's getting some love here today. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed from Parks. 1-2 now the count. With the 1-2 count and a 7-1 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Parks looks to start things off. 2 errors for the Bison in the field today. It's a clean slate thus far for Canyon County. The 1-2 misses low from Chalmers. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Jalen Parks watches that one, missing a similar spot as that first pitch, into the dirt and way wide and outside. So it's a full count for Chalmers' first batter that he faces here today.
Can you hear him, Scott?
3 balls, 2 strikes. The full count. Chalmers delivers to Parks. Parks will swing and foul that one back. Just barely staying alive here.
Oh, there we go.
So the 3-2 pitch will be delivered once more from Chalmers. All on its way. Parks takes that one low. Good at bat there for catcher Jalen Parks, as he makes his way down to first, drawing the walk.
From Valrico, Florida, third baseman, number 15, Gabe Garrett.
So now Gabe Garrett enters the box, no runners on. First pitch finds the inside of the strike zone. 0-1. So Parks over there at first. 7-1 the score. Spuds with a comfortable lead. The 0-1 outside.
Did you say t-shirts, Scott? Well, these guys aren't loud enough for t-shirts, buddy. Those are expensive.
Even 1-1 count. Pitch on its way to Gary. He'll swing on that one towards short. Fielded and flipped towards second for out number 1. The throw to first, not in time. So Gabe Garrett outruns the double play. Parks is tagged out there at second for the first out of the inning. Crowd going berserk for some free t-shirts. Our on-field guy, Scott, really making them work to get a free reward. A lot of kids in attendance here today. We had a kids camp the Spuds hosted earlier in July. It's now Peyton Flynn in the box takes the first pitch for strike one. So as I was saying, we had a kids camp, and tonight all the kids who attended that were able to come free.
Anything down there,
So
Scott?
pretty solid crowd here tonight. 0-1 to Flynn. Stays low, ball one. So it's Garrett standing there at first. Flynn's got a single. Off goes Garrett, heading off towards second. He will slide in time. Successful stolen base. Flynn did swing at that one, so it's 2 strikes now in the count. Flynn, DH, steps back into the box. It's Chalmers delivering the pitches. One-two on its way. Flynn swings on that one. It's high fly towards center field. Derek Wood makes the grab. Off goes Garrett towards third. Chops his feet down and is safe. So the fly out there from Flynn allows Gabe Garrett to advance to third. And now Danny Burns
Left fielder number 27,
in the
Danny
box again.
Burns.
Burns 0 for 3, looking for his first hit here tonight. Golden opportunity to score an RBI and increase this lead to 7. First pitch, swing and a miss from Burns. 0-1. Another swing, another miss for Danny Burns. It's an 0-2 count now, as Chalmers still looks for his first strikeout, his first inning of pitching. Oh-2 count. That one away and outside. Here comes Gabe Garrett sprinting his way home. The throw from the catcher to the pitcher cannot be converted. So score another run for the home team, Spuds. Makes the score now 8-1. Good base running there from Gabe Garrett, who stole a base and made his way to third and just makes his way home. Danny Burns will take that one towards center. Should be an easy grab for Derek Wood, and it is. So the Spuds score one more here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll move down to the 8th. It's a comfortable 7-run lead. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Don't you hear me?
Bison.
So Hayden Van Acker enters the game in for Nate Galusha, the lefty pitcher. First pitch to Mitchell Winter. Down low, ball 1. Second pitch, that'll be fouled off. 1-1. So Van Acker out of Corbin University. And it's a new pitcher, a new catcher as well, Matt Mandeville, behind the plate, catching for Van Acker. Van Acker there will leave that one just high. 2-1 now. The lefty delivers to Winter, who puts that one high into left. Danny Burns coming up, calling everyone off, and makes the grab. So Danny Burns out there and left, getting some early work.
Luke Bannister.
3 grabs so far here today.
Designated hitter number 10, Luke Bannister.
Luke Bannister now follows up the pop-up from Mitchell Winter. A lot of action going on there before the start of the 8th. We had a t-shirt toss, the players using the slingshot and slinging them into the stands. And then the Gem City Bison showed off their moves, had a little dance that they had going on there before we started. So lots of entertainment out here at Wolf Field tonight. Luke Bannister at the plate. Van Acker delivers. That'll find the strike zone. One and 2 the count.
Where's Van Acker from?
So
Kuna?
1 and 2 the count. Big swing. Van Acker picks up strikeout number 1 here tonight in his second batter that he faces. So just like that, 2 outs now here in the 8th.
Third baseman number 21, Keegan Schultz.
So Keegan Schultz now follows the pop out from Winter and the strikeout from Bannister. Schultz, the third baseman, 0 for 3 today. First pitch finds the corner of the strike zone. 0-1. Oh, 1, 2 outs. Van Acker looking to go 3 up, 3 down as he enters the game for Galusha. That pitch low and inside. Galusha finishes with 4 strikeouts, 7 hits allowed, 1 run against him. Pretty solid night on the mound for the pitcher out of NNU. Schultz fouls that one back. Strike 2. It's game 3 of this series, game 3 of 9 in a row here at home. Casper Horseheads will come in town tomorrow. So they actually just finish a game beating the Sasquatch 12-7. The 1-2 into the dirt, ball 2. Even 2-2 count, 2 outs. Nobody on. Van Acker delivers. It's a pop-up towards shallow right field. Back goes second baseman Joshua Quinn and is able to make the catch there. So good work from Quinn, grabbing that one on the back pedal, staring into the sun. Calls off right fielder. Danuix makes the grab. 3 up, 3 down. We move now to the bottom as Spuds look to add to their 8-1 lead. We'll take another short break here on Spuds TV. Stay tuned. Another new pitcher will enter the ball game here for the Bison. It's Mitchell Tolk, number 33,
Mitchell Tolk.
on the mound now. Take a look at his statistics as the Bison are running through a lot of people here tonight. Tolk on the year, 18 innings pitched, a 4.0 ERA throughout that.
Number 26.
He's given up 18 hits, struck out 24 batters, so pretty solid stats for Tolk. 6 games on the mound. Joshua Quinn getting some MVP chants from the crowd. Quinn out of Cal Lutheran giving Joshua Quinn the MVP chance. He shakes his head out there near the batter's box, gives a smile. He'll step into the box looking for a hit here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch, Tolk to Quinn, just over his back, almost hits his head, but also almost hits his bat. 1-0. Obviously, Tolk didn't like the MVP chance there. As they continue here at Wolf Field, second pitch inside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Joshua Quinn lets that pitch catch the corner of the strike zone, move it to 2-1 now. On deck, Chase Burke is having an excellent day. 3 for 3, 3 singles. It's a swing there from Quinn. Moves the count to 2-2 now. Two pitch will miss, make it a full count. Check swing. The umpire down the foul line says he doesn't go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 8th, Joshua Quinn. Big swing. It's a strikeout to start the inning here for Mitchell Tolk. 1 down now here in this inning.
Center fielder number 3, Chase Burke.
So Chase Burke looks to continue his perfect day. First pitch outside. Wind still moving left to right. Just over 10 miles an hour here in Caldwell. Big swing from Burke. Evens the count. Runs scattered throughout all of these innings for Canyon County as that pitch outside from Tolk. They had 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th. Totals up to their 8. For Gem City, their solo run came in the 2nd. It's 2-1 count. Another swing from Burke and another miss, so evens the count up again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Comes the pitch to the center fielder. Outside, gets off the glove, Blake Murray. It's another full count here. Tolk. Burke out of Mesa Community College. Coming in this game, just batting 169. But has been perfect on this Sunday afternoon. Here comes a full count pitch. That'll be inside. Chase Burke draws the walk. Makes his way down to first, and I expect another stolen base for Mr. Burke. Top of the lineup back up. Zach Schwartzberg. Walk-up music courtesy of Jackie Moon. So Chase Burke over there at first takes his lead. I'm sure Tolk knows. There he goes, off to second. The pitch gets away from Blake Murray nonetheless. So another successful stolen base today for Chase Burke. So now a 1-0 count with this runner in scoring position. Schwartzberg looks to put one in play. Is a single for an RBI already today. Tolk looks back at Burke. Delivers the pitch. Schwartzberg fouls that one back. 1-1 now. One ball, one strike. Schwartzberg steps back into the box. Tolk delivers. Burke takes off towards third. The throw way off. Burke gets up and he'll sprint on home. Chase Burke. Ladies and gentlemen, do it all. Another run scored by Chase Burke. Makes his way all the way around the bases after drawing a walk. A bad throw there from Blake Murray. Goes nowhere near the third baseman, Schultz. Chase Burke comfortably scores another run. So now 9-1. That pitch upstairs. It's a hitter's count to Schwartzberg. That pitch high almost makes contact there with Schwartzberg as a ball nonetheless. So he will make his way to first. And it brings up Danielwicks now.
Community College, the right fielder, number 13, Lucas Danielwicks.
One runner on, still just one out. Schwartzberg draws the walk. Now Danielwicks as an RBI single, as a single, and also had an RBI courtesy of a sacrifice fly. First pitch for a ball. Mitchell Tolk struggling to find the strike zone. It was the last handful of pitches. 1-0 swung on by Danielwicks straight towards center fielder Derek Wood, who comes up and makes the grab for the second out. So now the lefty hitter Tyler Stone trots back to the plate.
First baseman, number 34, Tyler Stone.
If he missed any of the action earlier, he's had 2 home runs. He's 3 for 4, a single counted for an RBI, a home run that counted for an RBI, and a solo homer. So looking for another one, maybe. 2 outs, 1 runner on. First pitch, high, ball 1. Tolk takes a look over there at Schwartzberg. Pitch on its way.
Yeah.
2-0. Third pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stone will pull that one. It's deep towards right once more. Will it get out of here? Ladies and gentlemen, it does. My goodness, Tyler Stone. That's number 3. It doesn't matter what pitcher you've put against Tyler Stone. He'll take them all deep. It's another 2-run homer for the first baseman out of Gonzaga. For the 3rd time, Salgado just watches that one fly over his head. That one had some distance to it. Just like that, it's a 10-run ball game now.
Pitcher number 12,
It's Matt Mandeville who came in last inning behind the plate for Jalen Parks to catch for the new pitcher, Van Acker. It's now a 1-0 count to him in his first at-bat here tonight. Swings on the second pitch. It'll be fouled out of play. Mandeville watches that ball miss. Once more. Mandeville swings on that one for the second strike of the at-bat. 2-2 the count. Train number 1 comes rolling behind home plate. Excuse me, the outfield. 1-2, swung on, missed from Mandeville. It's a strikeout to end the inning. So another home run for Tyler Stone there in the 8th increases this lead to 10. It's 11-1 ball game. It's the last chance. We move to the top of the 9th for the Bison. We'll take one last short break and be right back. Tico Pereira comes in as a pinch hitter. It's a new pitcher on the mound for Canyon County. Clay Rickerman comes in for Van Acker, who pitches 1 inning, 1 strikeout, no runs allowed. First pitch finds the zone from Rickerman. 4-strike-1. Second pitch swung on by Tico. Nothing going, 0-2 now the count. Rickerman comes in to close this game. He's got a 2.43 ERA through 37 innings this summer, so the right guy for the job. 0-2 swung on by Tico towards center field. Chase Burke, a diving play, and he makes the grab. Chase Burke doing it all today, running the bases, hitting the ball. It's a second diving grab now.
Justice Panton.
in center field.
Second baseman, number 6.
2 outs
Justice
until
Panton.
this game is over. Now it's Justice Panton follows the great diving grab for the out by Chase Burke. Panton's got a couple of singles today. 11-1 the score. Rickerman's pitch finds that strike zone. 0-1. So Mandeville behind the plate. Oh, 1 swung on, fouled off. 0-2 now. So the Spuds in a good position to avoid the sweep here. As the last 2 games did go to the Bison. Tomorrow, the Casper Horseheads will be in town for 6 games. Here comes the 0-2. Rickerman to Panton. Swing and a miss. Out number 2 of the inning. Rickerman, strikeout number 1 of his evening. So now that much closer to ending this game. It's Blake Murray, the catcher.
The catcher, number 25, Blake Murray.
The last chance for Gem City. 2 down, nobody on. 11-1 the score. First pitch pulled down that first base line, stays fair, out of the reach of Tyler Stone, who makes a diving effort. It'll be a double for Blake Murray as he finds his first hit of the day. Now the bottom of the lineup, Caleb Salgado.
Right fielder, number 4, Caleb Salgado.
Up to bat with the runner at second. 2 down. Rickerman looking to finish this game. First pitch to Caleb Salgado. Catches the upper zone, 0-1. So the 2-out double, count at 0-2 there from Murray. Keeps the Bison's chance alive. The 0-1 into the dirt, skips off the mask of Mandeville. And off goes Murray to third. Blake Murray now 90 feet from making this a single-digit ball game. It's been a dominant performance for the home team tonight. 1-1 pitch on its way, swung on towards short. Schwartzberg fields that one, tosses over to Stone, who makes the extending grab to finish this game. So what a performance for the home team Spuds to avoid the sweep. Series finishes 1 game to Canyon County, 2 to Gem City. So what a day. As right now, Nate Galusha, it's actually his birthday tomorrow, so I was listening in on there. For anybody listening, it's 21st birthday for Nate Galusha tomorrow. So the final score here is 11-1. It was a show from Tyler Stone. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, finishes 4 for 5. Chase Burke did it all out in the field. A couple of great grabs, 3 for 3. 3 singles. Joshua Quinn in the field had a great couple of plays. Gabe Garrett at third had a nice play. All around a good victory for the Spuds. So that'll do it all for us here on Spuds TV out here at Wolf Field. Casper will be in town tomorrow for game 1 of 6 of that series. It'll be a 7:05 first pitch. We hope to see you out of the ballpark or tuning in once more here on Spuds TV. Have a good night, everyone, and go Spuds.